Next, we will be having a speaker discussing how there's something that society often tells us what we have to achieve, and how it's actually very important for us to define this thing for ourselves. So from Bell High School, please welcome Karine Habboub.
How many of you actually know what success is? The Oxford Dictionary defines it as the attainment of fame, wealth, or social status. Many of my teachers define it as getting a 95% in their class, and my father defines it as becoming a very wealthy doctor. As you can see, success doesn't have a fixed definition, but it does revolve around one thing. It revolves around wealth. But it's time to change that. It's time to start defining your own success, and you can do so very easily. Unlike many people, I know what makes me happy. As cheesy as this sounds, helping people brings me joy. I like knowing that I put a smile on someone's face, or that I helped them with a problem, or that I simply listened to them when they needed me to. When I found out that this was something I loved doing, I was able to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. Last year, I was seeing a social worker to deal with depression. She listened to me when I needed her to, she made me smile, and she helped me with my problems. She helped me so much, and I will be forever thankful. Because of her and a lot of research, I decided that I wanted to be a social worker. I mapped everything out from high school to university and afterwards. I planned out which courses I wanted to take, which universities I wanted to apply to, and exactly what type of social work I wanted to go into. I had finally found my road to success, and I was so happy. But then one day, I was talking to my friend who at the time I truly believed would support me and tell me it was a great idea. I told her that I wanted to be a social worker in a hospital. She instantly put down my goal, telling me that it would be too hard and that social workers don't make a lot of money, along with a lot of other negative things. Those two statements struck me the most out of everything she said. Don't stop trying to achieve happiness because it's too hard, and definitely don't stop trying to achieve it because you won't make a lot of money. You have to ignore what people say and keep on trying. You've been told that the road to success is to go to school, get amazing grades, go to university, attain even better grades, and then find a job that makes a lot of money. But it's time to build your own road. Figure out what makes you happy, find out what to do with it, and work hard to achieve it. My mom is the perfect example of this. She is the hardest worker I know. She got a full scholarship to Boston University for biomedical engineering, and then she got another one for computer engineering. Last year, she single-handedly programmed a program for OC Transpo that took them over 10 years to figure out. Sometimes I casually curse my mom after each one of my math tests for not sharing her smartness, but that's another story. Because of her greatness, my mom's work has offered her numerous management positions, but she declines every single one. For reasons people will never understand. That position requires longer hours, a lot of stress, and would instantly raise my mother's salary. But my mom loves programming software. She loves coming home early and spending time with her family. And even though that promotion would make my mom an extremely important person at her work and raise her income, she chooses to do what makes her happy, even with all the negative feedback that she receives. Many people wouldn't look at my mom and see success. They would look at her and see mediocre. But when I look at my mom, I see happiness and I see success. She traveled her road to success and she absolutely killed it. You might have 5 years until you move on from high school, or 4, or 3, or 2, or 1, or maybe you've already moved on. It's never too late or too early to figure out what makes you happy. It's never too late to work hard and achieve true success. If you don't know what makes you happy, try new things, have new experiences, and talk to more people. There's so much you can do to achieve true success. All that is stopping you is yourself. You have to ignore society's expectations, ignore the people telling you you can't do it, and ignore that voice in the back of your head telling you that it's too hard. Raise your back, keep your head up, put your mind to it, work hard, and go. Make yourself happy. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know. Thank you.
Hello? Hello? Thank you, Karine, for explaining how important it is to define success and stay true to ourselves.